Hi, my name's Crow. Welcome to Driftwood Hollow Drums and to this short video. It's a video today that is to demonstrate how to attach your bird totem to the top of your flute, how to align it correctly, and how to use a little bit of leather there to tie it on. So there's about 3 different kinds of totems that I make for my flutes. And this is the one that we're looking at today. This is the one where it is a block, and then you have this little piece of wood coming up here, and then an object, whether it's a bird or whatever it is, on the top. Okay, and the other difference is between this and many others is that the flue, the channel, is underneath the totem rather than being cut out of the flute. So this is perfectly flat through here. So this is going to fit into this channel. But I don't know if you can see, but not all of them are dead tight, and there's a little bit of movement in there. So it's really important that we line up that underside of there with the exact right, whether it's slightly to one side, slightly to the other side, or bang in the middle. That has to be perfectly aligned. I'll put some photographs over the top of this video probably to highlight what I'm talking about. But yeah, so once you've got that on, because when you receive this in the post, if you buy, not this flute, because this flute is already sold actually, but if a similar one, then this totem may well be separate from the flute. If it's a big one like this, I don't generally send them attached to the flute. I'll separate them out and wrap them up individually for you to be able to attach it when you get it, when it comes to your house. So what I would say is put it roughly in the right place. With this one, it's slightly over to one side, and obviously they all align pretty similarly as regards to where they are here, which is up to the edge of the sound hole and then just back a smidgen. That's usually about right, although some flutes need it to be slightly further back or slightly closer to the edge, whichever. But then what I want you to do is I want you to hold it like this, and I want you to pin that on there with your thumb on the long side, the south side of the flute. And with your leather, you want about 1/3. So there we go, there's 1/3. And this, the shorter end of the 1/3, I'm going to lay it across the front of there, and I'm just going to drape it over, and I'm going to pin it with my thumb on top of the block, just like that. So that's the short, and then this is obviously the long. So then this long one we're going to bring underneath, and we're going to bring it and wrap it up, but we've got to go underneath the bird, like that, underneath the bird around, and then we're going to go back up again, and we're going to go over the front of the block like that, and then we'll look at the lengths. Okay, so that's probably about as much as I can do. I could go around again, but then I'm going to pull those really nice and tight now. Now, a good way to do this is to lay your flute on a table like this. So your totem's going down, that's underneath, off the edge of the table. So then I can just, not necessarily hold the tension, but make sure it doesn't relax too much. And then I'm just going to try tie one single knot and pull it reasonably tight. And that's the job done. That is now on there really, really tight. That's not going to go anywhere. And it looks quite pleasant as well. So then we need to do what we've done when we've tied it on. We need to go back and check. So I can see that this needs to just slide down a touch, down that way. Let's have a look at it, the alignment. So it needs to shift across towards me as well, just a little bit across to that edge. So that's perfectly aligned now. Move it back a tad. So I hope that little video helps you to understand how to position your block, especially this kind of block with the flue underneath the totem, not on the body of the flute. So yeah, Let's have a little play. See, make sure she's on there properly. She's fine. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.